The windup and the 0-1. Left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And now the Diamondbacks will try to counter his speed at first right out of the chute. Gene Segura standing in. Career line against Greinke. Just a 1 for 9. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. Spin throw gets him at first. The only play he had, and he made it a good one. Next for Seattle, Mitch Haniger. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Hard hit ball to short. Descalso scoops it up, and there's out number 2. And he's safe. Here's Nelson Cruz now. Runner in scoring position with Segura. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tapper up the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll get in there safely. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Cruz, the runner at first with 2 gone. Oof, it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, at the plate, Daniel Descalso. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that misses for ball 1.
Descalso.
1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man. And it's fouled away. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2. 3-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Gets dirty and gloves it. What a play. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Skied into very shallow right. Cruz is there. 2 gone. Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Jake Lamb. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And this is off the corner and low. Ball 1. 1-1 the count to Jake Lamb.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at that. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Fouled off. A runner on first with 2 away. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Span on the run. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Grounded back up the middle. Descalso loves it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Digging in now for the Mariners, Chris Herman. Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
And he is out on the tag. So now the pitcher for the Mariners, James Paxton. In there, no balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Mariners pitcher with a 1-1 count.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Marte fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Steven Souza, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. This pitch is popped up. Healy shading to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Up next for Arizona, David Peralta. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. Missed with a breaking ball. Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now. And he misses here for ball four. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Pitch pops straight up. Paxton has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Zach Greinke. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there. 2-0.
Outside, 3-0 now. John Ryan Murphy would be next. And this misses as well. Ball 4. And he's walked the opposing pitcher on 4 pitches. Digging in, John Ryan Murphy, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. To short, hit hard. Segura has it. On to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the inning. Digging in, Ryan Healy, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Here's a high pop-up. Goldschmidt waits on it. 1 down. At the plate, Denard Span, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Denard Span.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Span. Popped him up. Murphy moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, D. Gordon. He singled to start the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Daniel Descalso. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And in front of the screen, he'll look it into the glove for the first out of the inning. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Oh, wow, that's what they call it. Jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. fouled away. The 1-2. He's outside for a ball. Lined hard and deep down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play. Diamondbacks still searching for that first hit of the ball game.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw is in time. Goldschmidt is retired. 2 down now. Digging in for his second at bat, Jake Lamb. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. Back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again.
Leading off for the Mariners.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. After it is Peralta. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. High in the air into shallow left center. Peralta is calling for it. 2 gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Nelson Cruz, coming off a season in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger at DH. Down the third baseline. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, A.J. Pollock will start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. Hey now.
A.J. Pollock.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 1-1. This ball will be chopped foul. The 1-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Steven Souza will be next. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gordon is there, and that's out number 1. Into the box now, Steven Souza. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Souza.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Haniger. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another chance? David Peralta. He drew a walk his first time up.
Peralta.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Peralta is considered an absolute stud with a bat, particularly against right-handed pitching. Against southpaws, however, he has historically had a lot more difficulty.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Here it is, the 3-0. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Second baseman.
And this one's in the dirt. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout. Hard on the ground towards short. Segura fields it cleanly. On to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the inning is over. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. First offering on its way.
Kyle Seager.
Swing and a ground ball to third. To his right, Lamb. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. From the stretch. Now a bunt attempt here. But a strong throw gets him at second, so the sacrifice does not pay off here. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded to the right. Marte gloves it. Descalzo on to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the one. Digging in now, Ryan Hooley comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. The tag, and he is out. Into the box now, John Ryan Murphy. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Daniel Descalzo. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To Gordon for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this. Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. He'll get things going here in the Mariners' 6th. Here comes the first pitch.
Denard Span.
A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
I mean, that's just an awesome curveball right there. A 12-6 breaker with nasty downward tilt. You know, the game's getting back to that good four-seam fastball breaking ball instead of the sinker slider guy.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Descalzo is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's D. Gordon now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Peralta is going to get there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in to try it again, Gene Segura. He flew out in his last at-bat. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Hit on the ground out to short. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success. Segura runs. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Peralta is under it, and the inning is over. Jake Lamb standing in now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Third baseman.
0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. Right over the middle, knee high. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down. Maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
He misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. They've locked horns. Here's the next offering. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, A.J. Pollock.
A.J. Pollock.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Lamb is on his way home. And the runner will score from first. And he will make it all the way around the bases. It's an inside-the-park two-run home run. Ready once again, Steven Souza. First pitch on its way. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Ready for another chance? David Peralta. It was a walk in his last trip. Hit down the line at first. High in the air down the right field line. And he will make the running catch near the stands. A tough play there on the run for the first down. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Henniger is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Zach Greinke. He was a ground out victim last time up. Liner in there for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Riding in once again, John Ryan Murphy. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Mariners.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Here's a bouncing ball now headed for the shortstop, Segura. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch. Digging in once again, Nelson Cruz. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And right into the shift. On to first, and a big out to start the 7th. 1 gone. Ready for another shot now. Kyle Seager. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Now batting, Chris Herman. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense.
And they swipe the tag on him. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Daniel Descalso. His career history with Nick Vincent. He's 1 for 2.
Descalso.
Here comes the first pitch. Taken high and deep to right. Cruz going back at the track. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. Paul Goldschmidt is the batter now as he looks at a ball. 1-0. Bouncer to the left side. And there's 1 down now. Jake Lamb standing in now. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Sliders in for a strike. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And he lays off for ball 1. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitcher's duel, 2-1 our score. Lamb swings and it's hit very well out to right. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Digging in and looking for more. A.J. Pollock is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 count and the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. This is lifted out to left. Waiting on it is Henniger. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Up next for Arizona, Steven Souza. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Span. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a... So now the pitcher for the Mariners, Nick Vincent. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Gordon Beckham is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Ben Gamel is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. No balls and a strike to count. This is skied into short left center. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Next for Seattle, Ryan Healy, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Curveball just misses apparently, 1-0. Popped him up. Marte takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out. Digging in, Denard Span. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning...
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Seattle.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks. David Peralta, a couple of walks for him thus far. Hit out towards second, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard. At the plate, Ketel Marte. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike. And there's ball 2 now. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. He's got to hurry. Throw won't get him. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Zach Greinke. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a pop-up now. Gordon over to his left. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. At the plate, John Ryan Murphy. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Now 2 runs have scored. Now from Safeco Field in Seattle, MLB Network is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Kansas City Royals and the Seattle Mariners. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. James Paxton is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mariners. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, there's lots to like.
Here in Phoenix, the roof is closed in the
Number 24, Jesus Aguilar. 1 minute remaining. There's another one. Gone. His 6th home run. Another home run. 30 seconds left. That's 3 in a row now.
We are under the... Coming to the plate now, Shohei Ohtani. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Right fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off. Here's Justin Upton now. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he brings a .353 batting line. He's taken him deep once. Strike one to start the at-bat. There goes Ohtani. High pop-up. Rizzo has room in foul territory. One away. Ready now for L.A. Mike Trout. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Mike Trout.
In the dirt, and they've got the runner hung up between first and second, and they will tag him out between first and second. The 1-0 home. Hit in the air to shallow center. Happ coming on. He's there to track it down, and that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Missed with a slider. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. Line drive, base hit to right. So in now for Chicago, Javier Baez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this field. And this is low, ball 1. Happ gets his lead at first, nobody out. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
3-1 pitch. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a ball 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Trout is right there, 1 down. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In the dirt here. Throw goes to third. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. One and 1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
There's ball 4. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. His past history with Richards. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Kinsler down on the ground. Not in time. An outstanding effort that time, but that's a base hit, and the run's in to score. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Pujols, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. The next Cub up, Wilson Contreras, and a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. And they'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle, and that's in there, base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.